Look at these lines. They are not fantasy, and they are not random connections. These lines follow the very geometry of our planet, the shapes of the continents, the direction of ocean ridges, underwater fractures, and the locations of ancient megalithic sites. Wherever we look, the same pattern appears, a single geometric system spread across the entire Earth. These lines match exactly, not approximately, exactly. Continents, oceans, mountains, and megaliths, all of them fit into one global pattern that existed long before us. So we have to ask, where does this pattern come from? Why does Earth show a unified geometry that goes far beyond natural coincidence? The most logical explanation is simple and profound. This pattern does not come from the Earth alone. It comes from something that was above it. 12 to 15,000 years ago, a device or technology was orbiting our planet. It emitted powerful electromagnetic pulses in precise directions, and those directions are still visible today in the shapes of the continents and in the placement of the oldest megalithic structures. This is why megaliths are not random. They stand exactly where these pulses were strongest to harvest them. Together they form a global network. It is a footprint of an ancient orbiting technology that shaped the geometry of our planet and the first civilizations. God created everything. Across ancient myths, legends, and holy texts, one message appears again and again. The gods received their power from the sky. This geometric system of lines, the same pattern carved into continents and echoed in megaliths, was the source of that power. It radiated energy, rhythm, and order, and ancient cultures described this force in the only language they had, as divine. The heaven mentioned in the Bible was not simply the sky. It was a real place above the earth, a realm connected to this orbiting system, a place where the prophet Enoch was said to be taken, not metaphorically, but physically. Almost every religion speaks of a higher realm, a place of light, a source of knowledge and authority. They describe beings that descended from the heavens and teachers who were lifted up to them. From the Book of Enoch to Sumerian tablets to Hindu Vimana texts, the story repeats itself. In myths, it became the world of gods. In legends, the celestial palace. In scripture, the kingdom of heaven. But at its core, it was a physical structure, a real and powerful system above our planet. If you want to explore these connections deeper, the geometry, the ancient sources, the forgotten knowledge, you can find more on Facebook at Educated Truth Seeker. Join the investigation. Become a messenger